Hello everyone and welcome. I'm so glad you're here, joining me on this journey into the heart of Japan. You probably know Japan from anime, movies, or photos of temples and sushi. Maybe you've seen neon lights, cherry blossoms, or samurai in pop culture. But living here is a much deeper story, full of surprises, challenges, and kindness. There's a whole world beyond the tourist snapshots waiting to be discovered. I came years ago thinking I knew what to expect. I thought I understood the culture from afar, but reality was so much richer. I was wrong, in the best ways. Every day brought something new, sometimes confusing, often wonderful. If you want the real story behind the pictures, you're in the right place. I'll show you what it's like to actually live here, not just visit. This isn't a travel guide. You won't find a list of top 10 attractions or must-see spots. It's about daily life in this amazing country. The small moments, the routines, and the things that make Japan unique. We'll talk about the good, the bad, and everything in between. The things that make you fall in love, and the things that might drive you a little crazy, and the just plain different. From vending machines selling the unexpected to fashion that turns heads, there's always something new. What's it really like to work here? How do people balance tradition and modern life in the workplace? Why is everyone so quiet on the train? What's behind these unspoken rules that shape daily life? These are the questions you won't find in a tourist brochure. The real answers are hidden in everyday moments. I want to share the secrets I've learned over many years. The little discoveries that make life here so fascinating. Japan is a country of contrasts. Ancient shrines next to robot cafés, old and new side by side. It's a place where history and technology blend seamlessly. This mix makes life here exciting but also confusing for newcomers. Every day is a learning experience. One minute you feel at home, the next you're lost. It's all part of the adventure. I've been on that roller coaster, and I want to share the ride with you. Together, we'll explore the ups and downs. Forget what you think you know about Japan for a while. Let's look past the stereotypes and see what's real. I'll take you through small apartments, cozy spaces, and the creative ways people make the most of every inch. Busy offices, quiet rules, and incredible food. Ramen, sushi, and street snacks you won't find anywhere else. This is the real Japan, seen through my eyes. The everyday beauty, the struggles, and the joys. Stick with me, there's a lot more to discover. Every episode, we'll peel back another layer. Let's begin this adventure together. I can't wait to show you the Japan I've come to know and love. When I first started searching for an apartment in Japan, I was filled with excitement and curiosity. I pictured myself living in a sleek, modern place with a stunning city view, maybe even a balcony overlooking Tokyo's skyline. The reality: tiny. My bed was also my sofa and dining table, all squeezed into a single room that barely fit my suitcase. In cities like Tokyo, space is incredibly expensive, so you quickly learn to live with less and make every square meter count. Renting is its own challenge. You need a guarantor, which can be tough if you're new to the country, pay key money you never get back, plus a deposit and sometimes even agency fees, and sign a mountain of paperwork, all in Japanese, which can be overwhelming if you're not fluent. It's stressful, but it's the first step into Japanese life, and it teaches you patience and resilience. The upside: these small apartments are cleverly designed. Every corner has a purpose with built-in storage and multi-use furniture. Bathrooms often have high-tech toilets with more buttons than a spaceship, and sometimes even heated seats. Small spaces mean less cleaning and fewer possessions, so you learn to value what you have. You focus on experiences, not things, and spend more time outside exploring the city. My tiny apartment taught me what I really need to be happy, and how little space that actually takes. It also pushed me outside, to explore the neighborhood, discover hidden local shops, and meet new people in the community. The apartment was just a place to sleep. My real home became the community around me, full of life and new experiences. The small size was a challenge, but it helped me connect with my surroundings and appreciate the little things. Next, let's see what happens when you leave that tiny apartment and go to work in Japan's bustling city. Work life in Japan is intense. Long hours are the norm. People arrive early, leave late, and often stay just to show dedication. Leaving before your boss? That's frowned upon. The office is quiet, focused, and teamwork is everything. Decisions are made slowly, with lots of meetings and group input. It can be frustrating if you're used to quick, independent decisions. But there's a strong sense of loyalty. Your colleagues become a second family. After work, team drinks, nomikai, are where real bonds form. People relax, open up, and friendships grow. Still, the pressure to always be on can be exhausting. Work-life balance is a struggle for many. Some companies are trying to change, but old habits die hard. Understanding this work culture is key to understanding modern Japan. It's a big part of the story, so let's keep going. If there's one thing that makes all the challenges worth it, it's the food. And I'm not just talking about sushi and ramen. Every region has its own specialties, and every season brings new flavors. The best meals are often in tiny family-run restaurants hidden down side streets. My first okonomiyaki in Osaka, fresh melon pan from a street vendor, these are unforgettable. Food here is an art form and a central part of the culture. Even train stations and department store basements, Depachika, have incredible food. You can spend hours sampling and admiring the displays. It's not just about eating. It's about the experience, the care, and the presentation. The chef's greeting, the way the food is plated. It all matters. Eating in Japan is a deeply satisfying part of life here. Food connects to so many other parts of daily life. Next, let's talk about the rules that shape all these experiences. Living in Japan means learning a whole new set of unspoken rules. On the train, everyone is silent. No phone calls, quiet conversations. This respect for public space is a core part of the culture. Bowing is everywhere. Hello, thank you, sorry. The depth and length depend on the situation. As a foreigner, you're not expected to be perfect, but trying shows respect. Gift giving has its own rituals. Always bring a small, nicely wrapped gift, omiyage, when visiting someone's home. Use 2 hands to give and receive and don't open it right away. These small rituals show you care about fitting in. The goal is always harmony, avoiding trouble for others. It can be challenging, but it creates a safe, pleasant society. There are more surprising customs to come. Let's keep going. Ask any foreigner what they'd miss most if they left Japan, and many will say the same thing. The convenience store, or konbini. Japanese konbini are open 24/7 and offer everything. Meals, bill payment, package delivery, even concert tickets. The food is shockingly good. Fresh onigiri, bento, sandwiches, fried chicken, and hot drinks in winter. For busy people, konbini are where you grab breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. The staff are always polite, efficient, and helpful. They'll heat your meal, pack it perfectly, and greet you with a smile. This level of service, even at 3 a.m., is uniquely Japanese. The konbini is a lifeline, bright, clean, and safe in every neighborhood. For foreigners, it's often the first place you feel comfortable. It's a small but essential part of real life here. The theme of convenience and challenge continues in the next section. Living in a country where you don't speak the language leads to plenty of funny and frustrating moments. Every day can feel like a new adventure, but also a test of patience and creativity. I once asked for a bag at a supermarket and accidentally asked for a cat. The cashier and I both laughed. Moments like these break the ice and remind you that humor can cross any language barrier. These mistakes happen all the time. You have to laugh at yourself because if you don't, the little errors can start to feel overwhelming. Embracing your own awkwardness is part of the journey, but the language barrier can be tough, especially at the doctor or city office. Suddenly, simple tasks become complicated puzzles, and you realize how much you took for granted back home. Sometimes you feel isolated and helpless. It's easy to feel like an outsider, especially when you can't express yourself or understand what's happening around you. But these struggles also lead to moments of kindness, strangers helping, using their phones to translate, or even walking you to your destination. These small gestures can mean the world when you're far from home. These acts of kindness are powerful reminders of the good in people. They show that even when words fail, empathy and connection can bridge the gap. Learning Japanese is a long journey. Some days you make progress, some days you feel lost. There are moments when you want to give up, but persistence is key. Every new word opens up more of the culture. Each phrase you master is like unlocking a new level in a game, revealing more of the world around you. The struggle with language is central to the immigrant experience here. It shapes your daily life, your relationships, and even your sense of self. It's a challenge that never really ends, but it makes the journey more rewarding. Every small victory feels huge, and every setback teaches you something new about yourself and the world. One of the biggest challenges for foreigners in Japan is loneliness. Japanese society is polite but reserved, and making real friends takes time. Most foreigners make friends with other foreigners at first. Making Japanese friends requires patience. Friendship grows slowly, often through shared activities or clubs. I joined a local photography club, and that's where real friendships began. Once you do make a Japanese friend, they're incredibly loyal and kind. Friendship is shown through actions, not words. Feeling like you belong is a long journey. Sometimes you feel like an outsider, but there are moments when you feel completely at home. Finding your place isn't about becoming Japanese. It's about building your own life within this culture. That's a glimpse into the real Japan beyond the postcards. It's a dance of joy and frustration, peace and stress, kindness and loneliness. Japan challenges you to be patient, observant and respectful. The rules can be tough, the language harder. There were times I wondered if I'd made a mistake, but every challenge taught me something new. My journey is just one story. Yours will be different. I hope this has given you a more honest picture of life here. The real magic of Japan is in the small, everyday moments and the connections you make. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this sparked your curiosity, follow along for more stories. The adventure is far from over. Let's continue it together.